Hello, মই আপনি গান host আতু জামিৰ মংগলা টক শো Unfiltered তে আপনি গান সবকে স্বাগত কৰি আছে আজি মই কিলা টপিক লা ওপৰে ডিসকাস কৰিবলৈ আছে আগে এদু লগা ওপৰে একটা খাতা একটা ভিডিও একটা ফার্স্ট আইলো Music to American laga Naga culture laga integral part ekta ase. Saikina aishe kule Nagaland music or music infrastructure lo puila 80s pra shuru hoa laga ase aur pichide Nagaland laga government pra music ekta industry declare kuri dishe. Kintu American laga musicians, music scene or industry in general music ke livelihood banabole aro dangor platforms kan le jabole itia bi aspire kuri ase. Yade aro saishe kule American laga musicians kan kun music ke productive career banabole mon jai. Tai kan pra career challenges can be ase kun kan platform na thakya performance remuneration or musicians kan kari marketing opportunities kan ase mon etia video de dikhanish na aji mohar Nagaland music industry music as an industry laga opor de khota koribole ase aru laga opor de khota koribole kane ami khalo de duita special guest aina ase taijun la naam do introduction bi na lage hulbi ini introduce kori ami khalo de ami khala left is sir Alobo Naga ina ase our right is sir Nise Meruno. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Pleasure.
So ami hala do discussion do age pai na moi first question do sir Alobo ge hodi bole mon jabo apni music banai na ase but recently you know ekta step logina apni la talk shows kan start hoise you know interaction kan to kinia guna idu laga idea aise no like kinia ja ase idu laga jigale
Okay. First Hornbill get thanks amne invite karane mithe মই 2018 de mola manager muchin plan korisile podcast start koribole holewe itu amne tours kan bishi thake to time na pai ina kurigina to logo kan sob banai 2018 de ina na start koribole korisile para na schedule overtime hoise ina na to pandemic hoise to itamni to pura idea to pauri jese ina na itu sal moi ni try korisa wena Instagram ra start korise ina kurigina itia response bal para ini jai ase so the whole idea to I mean, it's a platform where we want stories species. Yeah, the couple inspirational stories can only be bishi talents as like talents का तो music एक लाख वाने थे कि sports दे होगी business दे होगी like suppose social ये आजकल content creator can influencers नॉले भी कि रास्ता दे बिशी आज होली भी बिशी time ने मन platform ना पाया और तालना story तो मानूरा जानियो ना पड़े तो राम ये तो लाभ भावना वाला कुरीगी ना है ऐसे तो इत्या तक तो इन्हीं Kunbaro kum chuligna jase.
How jase.
Thank you.
Sir, to apni mon dikhanish na pandemic jaina mon diktar pai na thai shi to ani dula time de kinia guna ani jorge entertain guna rakhi dai shi.
Moi do last year ekta quote purishe aru edu quote to it says the opposite of war is not peace, it is creation. Aru moi to bishi bar ko ase ki karne kole it to moke bishi motivate korise to be able to create and still be productive when there is nothing left, when all is lost. I mean, that's what we feel. Holebi iniga no holebi uko na thakile as creative people, as actually somebody who's a believer, aman khoda hope to thakibo lage. Aru to hope to na thakise kole to I think you are just existing, you are not living a life. To moi do itu bra moge bishi motivate korise. So simple le ninga ko ni ge.
So you're living by that.
Yeah.
Then you know moving forward usually man dairy music industry di thagi na ase sa issue kile do na and you guys have achieved so much also which is very commendable ini to pula dam de apni gan ini start kore dam de laga time de aro ajikali laga time de difference ki dikhe
Poisa de difference dikhibo pula to poisa no ina wall clock power necktie kicha wado jungle laga kina ko januar laga
so as a gift for performing
right aro itu han nakhai na oh meaning with han but anyway now to at least maybe it's because ami han bi proof bi lot to kuri dishe to a certain extent to manabi to respect bi kuri and in a way Alobo bi moi hobi maybe we have come to a point where all up to in a way choose bi ho pare na pula do sob loi thakise to kiman paile bi na hole ajikali do by God's grace and all his blessings and all up ajikali do selective ho pare
Yeah, supplementing tai ko tare let's talk about social media. Poila mon start kram de do iku thane social media ne na So first change to one start crowd the cassette CD start krise তো album release কৰিব CD বিক্ৰী কৰিব পাৰিব কথাইছে at least like album খান CD খান বিক্ৰী কৰিব পাৰে পইলা কনসাৰ্ট যাব তাৰ এনি পকেট মানি বি ওলাই দিছে তো এইটো বি খতম না এইটো সিধা but the blessing তো আজিকালি social media ওলাইছে পইলা দুনিয়া থাকা নাই তো আজিকালি লা musicians খান তো I should say একদম কি কো ব্লেসিং জেনারেশন আছে এইটো ভাল বি আছে বিয়া বি আছে বলে বালবা চলো জানিলে পইলা তো মই গানা কৰা খালি ডিমাপুৰ মানুহ Nagaland দেখ জুন দুজন বা জানে পারবলি আজিকালি তো মই রুম দি গানা করলিবি এটা তো ওয়ার্ল্ড রা মই সাউ করে না এই আগে তে কোয়ানিস মই টক শো করে আছে মই লা ভিউয়ার সাজবি সাজে ইউএস প্রবি সাজে মানে एग्जांपल ব্রিটেন বা অস্ট্রেলিয়া তো এটা পুরা সোশ্যাল মিডিয়া রা তো আজিকালি ইতন চেঞ্জ আছে এটা তাইবরা সার্ভ কোয়ালা আর সাইতে ইনা ব্লেসিং খান্দ অলিবি আর ইটু বিয়া দো আর পয়লা তো মানুহ মহলা বিয়া মান না কই পারে সোশ্যাল মিডিয়া রা আর বেশি বিয়া বি কয় না তো ইটস লাইক it has both good thing or bad thing balbi biabi
or apni ko nishna social media aise to we can see that people are having it more easy like you know apni han duk pai to do you think it would be a problem future day
I think if I may take that
sure.
As long as Manukhan they do not define success by what they live virtually or maybe whole number of followers or we likes or we views or we money important I don't think it to definition me no especially I'm going to art art the music it's our sound the heart that you carry the sound that you produce the story that you want to tell the world it to important ase na কি কারণে করলে তো আজকাল আর সোশ্যাল মিডিয়ারে বা যেসে গেলে বি বায়ার্স বি বেশি না ইউ ক্যান বাই অলসো ফলোয়ার্স or reviews or we na হলবি there are some people who are genuinely sort of এনে viewers or followers বেশি থাকাবি আর ইটো হান্দু like say somebody like Mr. Alobo he is I think the guru when it comes to social media or in how to use it in a right way not because we have known each other to be কোন হলবি আর আমি হান্দু অলপ দেরি স্টার্ট করেছি না like technologically challenged na I can hardly send attachment on an email. So, mudin nga type to us. But, I still use, I'm also a social media user. So, ito ho, you do not depend the definition of success through social media.
Do you want to add up something?
No, I think that's okay.
So, Nagaland do say shukule mon music as a profession in our opkrule ajikal do ola ase ole pula do thagen ite bi mon say shukule ami ala parents kan do government job lui ne ade bishi thage to you know musician hole karne like how important was the role of your family members noli friends kan la support to kimon important thaise
Okay, I'll start with this. Moi ekdam historical things ase. Moila ama baba nolbe khandang kan bishi support korise. First pravina moi bacha tamra 5 years prado moi ni charity nolbe variety show church khande gana korise ni ona shuru korise school khande. To tatibra support korado moi college ti jadam dibi ni than koi apni gana korilebi graduate to kori lobi na inia do koi thakise inia kori gina moi korina moila masters kan sob khatam hoise to they were still supporting me inia do bishide moi kam kori thana moi kam chharibo de goise to tam dibi tam eku noy na inia ona bishi support korise moi aji tak ponchalo to manu bishi ola mon nisina ne blessed noy kunba do kuru mon jalebi ama baba হলিবিন ইটো আৰু তাৰে আমাৰ বাবা ইউ ফুল ব্লেম বি কৰো না পাৰে কি হলে মনলা জেনাৰেশন কান হ'ব ফাৰ্স্ট ইন মিউজিক পৰা কেৰিয়াৰ কৰি না যাদ ইটো লাগি দিটো নাই তো আমাৰ বাবা খাঙ্গি ব্লেম বি কৰো না পাৰে আৰু এটো পৰে আৰু মানুহ লাও পৰি হৈ যায় তো ইউ হ্যাভ টু প্ৰুভ ইট টু ইয়োৰ পেৰেন্টস অলসো দ্যাট ইউ ক্যান ডু ইট না বিশি উলাদো মিউজিক কৰিব ক'ব হলে তাই ফুল seriousness na dikhale to ama bawa trust to দিব লাগে না তো ইটো ইতনিয়াতে ফেল হৈ নাগে মইলা সত্য
And from my side too, I think like family front they were very supportive. Friends can do okay, maybe they enjoyed. I was like the entertainer because my bacha wa tan huni wa na. Holibi family the bishi supportive thai. So for me it was not even a kina ko na my decision kundo lobo inia confusion me no. I wanted to be in the creative world for sure. Be it kina ko a choreographer hobby or maybe a designer hobby. So it to my clear thai se. Clarity was always there. So now support lado Alobo kwan is very similar also and now it makes our job more dynamic and more serious because ami khan kiman pare dekhai dibo mon na so that the parents will get to know that this is a good career choice or a person can live a good life just by doing music. You don't even need to own one small shop also na khali music ekla korle hoi jai itu I think that makes our responsibility greater, and which I think we are very happy to carry that responsibility.
Ajikali sai na issue guli to parents can be are they more open towards music as a career na kini nga dikhe ase apni nga sab tv
I think so. I mean, puila compare korle to ajikali to ini na amian region inia bhadu la para maybe some parents to oh tan pare je mon bi parabo amula bacha bi inia pi thaibo bhavna aru to pora music school sambi itia to iman sob jagade pae to accessible na to parents can sob itia to it's like a cool factor to send their kids to learn music na puila to music to khali hobby itia to it's part of life nishna hoise to parents can itia to encourage kore ase aru yete to music college kan bi khulise na to itia to bachelors kan puri ase masters puri ase na to itia to puila la compare korle to bishi bhal hoise itia to parents kan ini encourage kore
to agede apni jun queen na puisa do what's the difference from the puisa go to besides that aro pula tam de music bana laga aro ajikali bana laga difference to kini nga mon bujo paro
I mean, if maybe professionalism, if that's an interesting factor to talk about. Ajikali to somehow because I mean, ki jane tu loigena mani shika se na ajikali na music holibe. So along with that, amatahane kali gana he kuran hoido. We are also teaching them personality development, the little manners that we have acquired from here and there na. So itu han bi tahange dia se professionalism se punctuality hobi, doing your part and coming, dressing, grooming na. So itu hana difference bi saishe kule do. I think now it's very easy to work with some people. Bishi mano ase jabi, and I always keep saying, "Kuna mano to mo kit jabi kam no kuro because mo jolly bura hole mo stress loi na na." But there are some people man muja because they know that maybe the little examples ami han dekhao para holi alag mano dekhao para han saigena ta han bi chado professionalism diba hias na. So it will be the difference one again.
Yeah. Speaking of the music, as a music, for sir title. Genre it's like India example for contemporary the mondo evolve kuri every year like suppose last year EDM choli thagi she example na chola hoise rock to ajali man na tha hoise na ita the indie music kan choli ase suppose so mohan as a musician what I believe is like you need to keep evolving especially for like contemporary artists you have to keep evolving like poila mon sa example methani lela music to ajikali ina na bajao hoise to example na that was in there itu tam wow manuso penya hodi na but then inia uthikina the rock kan aise inia na ekdom lead bishi thaka inia olibi but then all of sal hoina all of agide to ekdom techno dance no EDM electronic ina thakise ito electronic kami na hoy as aro music to nami as na so as music also Nagaland ekdom evolve kurina jaise I'm talking about the genres so I'm not saying like one artist should do all kind of genres but at the same time what I believe in my field as a contemporary artist you need to study the market also and see where it's going so that you don't exactly need to be like I don't need to be a hip hop artist but I can always collaborate with a hip hop artist and perform so that's my take as a musician you need to evolve if you want to be contemporary or commercial artist this is totally from my point of view commercial but if on the other side again there are some artists okay that's his music inya kurbo heaven and earth I will change but then again see classical music we can't change that you can't change classical you can't and the beauty is there folk music the beauty is there but as a contemporary especially for people like us we need to keep evolving nole moi aji poila la moi backstreet boys la gana gorthele mane kunmi nai
if I may just add something to that and I think I would want this to be I think heard I mean I'm sure some people already know so they say art should be dynamic it should never be static so I mean key art I mean key genre follow kore I think you should allow yourself to keep growing na example moi nisna mano like before I used to be a very purist classical group identity to hoi itu rakhibo pare but I think Alobo gave a very good example but you can always collaborate we have also collaborated we come from two different worlds if you talk about genre but I think if you are a true artist the more you know or the deeper you are as an artist the more what do you call apni la fencing to extend group so you can embrace more people like inega box se thaka do na I think that way apni na art to you kill your art
but supplementing on
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
that
Yes.
comes with music education again.
Yes,
There.
exactly.
So when you're trained, then you have more, wider perspective. You can go boundary. When you're limiting yourself, that's when again
it
music
shows
education plays a
how
big role.
less little they know.
Yeah.
Little mind is dangerous. Na.
So we could also say that more artists can ini kana kuri thage na thagiliwi. They should always be open to learn more. We could say that. Ini
Yeah.
some do mo ini training na logi na thage mostly.
Right.
Nole ini mo nijor kana kuri mon jagan
Yes.
start create. Ini you should also open yourself to learn more and
Right.
train to be skilled, more
Yes.
skilled to train. We
Right.
could say
So
that, right?
on that note, before people attack us after this episode is shown, anybody can sing or play the guitar or play the piano. Na itu do nijor krule mon asle. Nobody has the right to stop somebody from
Yeah.
doing that. Hoilebi, why do we emphasize on training? Training thakishe gole the possibilities are endless. Na limitation thaki jawole ase if you're an untrained person. Like for example, before I went to a music college in Singapore, who knew that moi awas bhi ase, gana bhi kuro pare na. Itu kitoi ma krule bhi thanai do, khali piano bajai na, so wedding ne kuri dagibo na. But now iniga, so the training can help you discover so many hidden treasures. Na.
Yeah, what you said right now, कित्या एकटा आर्टिस्ट पर ताई सब जानिसे भाबिबो इतु दिन दे ताई इकु न सिकाओ जाबो ना the day you think that you know everything is the day you stop learning.
Right.
So
Sure.
the trick is खुदाई जानिउलेन आरो music ते ओलिबि moi तालो music लइ रहे सर एकटा moi गइसे the more you learn the less you will feel you know and it's very applicable still किमान music शिकिउले ट्राई गबो नले की शिकिउ आरो इकु न जाना निसने फील गरे आजि moi रा मानल असर जाना moi ने कोदे moi इतु तो moi होसा लागे moi इतेबि I don't feel that I know anything in music. I still feel like that. Maybe people will like, oh tai gana gre misa gre, but I still feel that I don't know anything. I'm always hungry to learn more because I feel like I don't know because we know that it's so huge. It's endless. So yeah.
Apni chumi aro kanaikla kure la nuigina teach bhi kure. Like you teach students. So itu dam dewi bishi hikina thagibo pare like different things.
True.
You get to learn, right?
Yes, I think teaching is such a rewarding feeling. Na? The little that you know, if you're able to impart that to someone or maybe inculcate that interest again, revive that passion again, ekta rewarding feeling again. You feel like your purpose on this very earth is at least not done, but you are sort of trying to make it happen. Na itu ekta ase. Aro I think the other thing is amihan manu alag lo diri kure jane na. Like for Alobo, he runs the school. So every student maybe in a day we teach 6 to 7 na in his case. So sob alag personality ase do. To ekta gana lo tahan gi hikawo kuilebi alag style hikawo lage na. So I think you become very sensitive, but you turn that into positive energy and you try to make yourself more approachable and you become a better music coach also.
Yeah. And also tai khangi chika tamde one prepare krobo lage do to mon nije bhi beshi like revision nishna bhi hoye jay aro notun bhi beshi shike because ajikali la student kan man jani na hedo na over research koi na he kun ba do YouTube kan de sabo I know question kan no dilo to mon bhi homework kre tamne mon bhi shikibo pare moi recently moi ekta nije realize kra do moi last year nishna do moi na shikao jai do I mean before that kri na do moi tours kan korna एक साल 2 साल ना सिकाइन आइना म स्टार्ट करिसिरो तो म निजे like I have to go music tek na kurile pahori jai ro na it especially theory gan nisna to ito ane ine orna mami sikibole pare one second thing is bacha khan lode shikaran tan ajikali notun gana ani to mami sikibole pare and we keep updating ourselves na wala playlist pe tan ma notun gana ni ho to mami aro sir itu jane ko amne na jane ko mone to mami jabo google pro notun gana ki hoye ase mami tangi sikabole aro mami update korbo nijer aro mon sikido itu tan ekla ge sikano ina tan gana amne mon piano bajabo laibo guitar bajabo to aro chords bi sikido to itu tamne aro advantage moi garne aro itu gana to moi bhal lagile concert bi korbo pare na yeah
Give and take policy.
Yeah, give and take policy, yeah.
So, aro amihan khoda wina ithagi nishna genre kuile do Nagaland bishi ase to do you kun do wala genre hi most attention pa nishna lage apni jun lai hisab te
I'm sure it used to be rock music, অলপ পইলাৰে হৈছে কলে তো আজিকালি তো আই থিংক দেৰ সে মই কাৰণে তো না কি genre নেবে নহয় আপনি if you do it well it will sell it's as simple as that na আপনি ভাল থাকিলে তো যাওলা example আমি দিল্লী মই দিল্লী থাকা নাম দে তো I would go and watch an entire Bharatanatyam recital for an hour and it kuna generally because they do it so well and that's how mon lage na to I think there is a market and there's a place for everyone so holibi poila de kuchilo rock to hoy I think big chance paise
no I don't think it's like that sir coordination like kiki ulu genre ulu apni bhal korle let's look example Adon Match you know tala music to ajikali the indie is working tumse clover you know
yeah
KL Pamai. These are some of the upcoming artists whose music are doing good, you know. Not only Nagaland, but Bharamanduravi has it. On the other side, Sinaplemtrola music, Nagamiskan. People are loving it, the local language, you know. Aro ajali do Aula do short movies kan series kan olai na tade ganan bi OST kan. So if the song is good, no matter it doesn't matter whether it's like genre hobi, language hobi na, melody gana bhal hoile to ni manu bhal lagi jay. Ki hole yes.
So coming to the difficult parts of the questions then Nagaland do department thaya music ke sawle nole arts ke sawle thaya do Nagaland ne class ko kule to have a separate department so do you think any ina time do we artist kan ge saigina he nole no ki kan create do you think favoritism exists in the music industry in Nagaland
Alobo itu mang kusibo
apni ko na sir apni
ito tayo mga expert as in department de tayo ko ni
mo do Nagaland man na thaya
apni ko may subtitles dibo I'll say it in English I'll say it in Nagamis
yes one Nagaland we are so blessed in the sense tough man na pula do MTF thai je te tough man je to comparing with other state we are the most blessed one alag tu nya nai do I don't know alag world bi asna nai music line na industry department thaka do so in that way one chief minister vision thake na edu kurise to yes they have their own limitations na to tan na ki capacity pare ase tami try kuri ase etu ase moi ko mon jana
do you want to add up
actually I didn't understand the question so I'll pass
I like that interesting so Nagaland is actually music la pioneers kan any musicians ekla no with those people who have you know contributed to the music industry music as an industry kole to who do you consider as you know who do you
my heroes okay I have a lot of heroes for me like manondo in a foreign la musician kan India na sagina I mean the other side of India iton sagina manondo inspired no tishole moi karne to moi number 1 to methani le thaisile kile kuile to naga manu cassette banagina music banagina I think the first definition of celebrity was this guy moi to dikhana hole manu ko do tai gana kurile do manon ghor khan bi pura bahari na ina chinda bra sawo kisan huni do pila bra monna bacha tambra aur tala gana do tai do he was just I mean angami gana kuri do tai do thene na holibi tai nagami skora khan manon sema khan bi sob angami gana bi shiki jaise na mon bi sob shiki chilo to he was one of my hero itya tak bi I mean I still keep in touch and then I even dedicated one room wala music school in na to tai he is one of the hero for me and then it aro she has like suppose band goile do squadron khan nishna you know like suffering soul connecta thakisile itu bi moi tare sashi eton man bal lagi jasan aru moi la childhood hero moi saina moi tai gana kram de saisha na moi bi dangor le tai nishna gana korwena ko Denny boy gana ekta thaise Denny boy gana to bishit ase really it one few of them na moi iton saina inspire korna so I would say these are the pioneers you know aro ito upor ar bishe listra khan nishna bi na aro Teja Meru khan lai do Blood and Fire but they mon school time they do don't you cry my little child you know iton la ganan kurina utishi do so for me like instead of singing bahar manula no ina nijer manula ganan iton saina she inspired to utishi
yes moi karne do I think it start from my family mala great grandmother hobi tabi piano American missionaries in poor village pra hikise then my grandmother she's alive and she is 90 and she plays the piano still plays the piano to ami do karne do tahan bi hobo or other aside from the family my first piano teacher Nicolo Truzu then patkai laga principal my Mrs. Margaret Shishak Dr. Vivi to bacha namne tahan la patkai la concert thagile jaina sai and I would just be like I want to you know be on stage like them performing like na holibi aro kwanis na kicha wado for us, we decided to make a performing career, not teaching career. Like teaching the mathanai do to itu dolop dukpa. I think established creation. Teaching was in a way there for a longer period, but I think each other perform gonna be, you can make a living. Although it dolop dikta established creation. But I am glad and I'm happy wherever I am. My complacent the whole monai, but I think in life na kicha wada pit stop below lagi, and it's okay to bask in your own glory. We always talk about humility. Na I think it's an overrated word, and I always say like you can fake pride, but you can never fake humility. You know, and it kobo pare kuna man over humble kule try kule na. So for me, for any one of us, if you know that you are good in this or you have done something well, just announce it na. It will be a lot exercise crew like in our society na. Nole putania say to the labor padali dia naman.
True. Agad kami ang kuy thagya nishna Nagaland class department ekta thagya do for music and arts na sa shuguli. Kita say na ewo marketing system na one. Sa shuguli do ina na fan base thagi shuguli do fan base pra revenue ge kiba crew le nai to kininga gunay do change crew para one.
You wanna take first?
I think this you will be really good in this.
Yes. Moi Nagamis pra bishi ko na pare bishi explain crew mon jada moi adva mix kuru English viewers can get map mange se try crew para tak marketing quadamon it's a very new concept for us, you know, like we know how to sing, we know how to make music, but we don't know how to sell. But then in outside there's always someone who does the job, you know, alag thage to marketing karne alag thage, product banamano alag thage, content create kara. But unfortunately right now, whether it's me or whoever it is, we're nobody, so we have to do everything on our own, you know. Even though you're a content creator, you have to shoot yourself, edit yourself, you know, record. So when it comes to marketing, social media is one, as I said, where you can go and sell yourself, you know, one way. But besides that, there's so many ways we can do actually. I don't want to say these things, but then there's so many things we wanted to do, but as an individual, there's limitations. But if like the department or organization, if they can come, they can do so much wonders in terms of marketing, you know. There's so many music that is coming up, good music in Nagaland there. So many good artists coming up with originals, but एक बार YouTube to lavo, एक बार chapas ko manu pahari jai, you know. There's no proper marketing. So I would also tell the musicians, what I feel is like the product is not the end goal, okay? Itu gana ekta ulavo lagi itu goal no ide. The goal is like itu ulai na ki kruwa, that is more important. Na moi ekta gana banaise to itu pishre moi itu gana do kinia promote kurbo, kinia sell kurbo. That is more important than moi itu record kurbo bas. Chabas newspaper ek bar ulavo pare na bosti manor ek bar acknowledgement dibo pare. That's it. So what I do is like Gana, suppose moi ita worship album ekta banai na ase, moi last year almost khatam hoise release kile na kore. Kile moi release korna moi tour jao man jai do. Tour na jale moi paisa na kamau do, paisa na kamaile moi lai do man paisa phelai na moi album banaule ase, to moi do kina dibo na. Moi video banaule ase, video banadam ni paisa jao, to moi paisa phelawa aru naile ki kuro. So for me I'm calculating. So that's why I do my marketing like that na. To itu pishira moi tours moi album mulai shole moi पहिला 2017 ni kini album lado. Album release na kora agile moi pura jaga khan khudin rakhi dise to tour jawole na. Kini plan kurule je suppose moi laite ala plan koi dibo. Moi ja October moi duita gana release kurule je. Ekta do notice artist khan mode kurule ase. Inia kurina aro moi October last phale moi la first single release kuro. First single release kora dam dido manu hange moi la album kini aibule ase janibo dibo. Itu pishire gana ala khan banai thebo. Itu pishire moi October khatam hoina do खुलिसे बोले अक्टोबर में टूर स्टार्ट करे जे इना होना तो नवंबर जावो नवंबर एकटा रिलीज करबो तो मार्केटिंग इना कुरिना जावो लागे इना कुरिले तो आरो ताते moi musicians कांगे कोबले मुन जादो make use of all the platform, you know, Spotify, iTunes, Wing, Kovi, you know, Vodafone Music, you don't need to go anywhere. There are so many third parties, like example TuneCore, Artists Allowed, DistroKid, you know. You just have to go and give your song there and they'll distribute everywhere. One. So you get revenue out of there also. Second, YouTube. These things are less but still, you know. And then the main thing that one puisa kamauli lado tours has concert kan. Concert has events ti paide. To events there, ki kure apni events ti jabo karne ki kuro lage. Number one, you have to keep yourself shown in the social media or in the public, people should know, oh, taibi ase. Kile bole ajikali artist mam bishi hoise apni ek hafta apni social media noli apni manu apni ke na dikhao jale hori jabo apni ke option over bishi hoise. To kali moi artist moi kali concert organize korule ase to kun ke lobo na kalne kun moi social media re hodai dikhe moi la mon dai ho
to stand out.
Yeah, so that's how you sell yourself. One second thing, you write to all the event people, you write to all these people, mail it to them, tare 100 pathare tare 2 ta 3 ta bi reply paile hoise do na. But then the thing is one rukhe do manu ge aina muge uthabole rukhina muge hudibole aru kita bula aina hodal ndi aru dam mam bishi goi dibi na pawe je. Yeah,
that's true.
That's like a free tuition.
Yeah, I think a lot of people
kind.
will learn. Yes, I think marketing, it's like, I think so well put by Alobo, and I want to just add this, like I think marketing or networking, it goes hand in hand. And I think for me, the networking skills, so I want to believe that I'm pretty good in networking. I don't do a lot of marketing, but at the same time, it do the hand in hand. When I say networking, it's like you putting your best foot forward when you meet people, you staying in touch with people who have invited you for shows, send them a hello, hi, to you cannot separate this because and networking can come when you don't have arrogance, you don't have attitude.
Sure.
Marketing the kurina thaki they are filled with so much, I mean they are so full of themselves that na networking kwaramde taekwondo sa dambishi koi de itu do networking skills nai do. But supposing moi itu platform no moi jaile do, maybe I'm not getting so much, but itu moi laga resume na hile do, I can hike up my fee for the coming concerts. Iniga hanna, so I think moi do networking the bishi focus kore. But both are equally important, and I think I think people should really understand
networking, networking is so important. It's like suppose both of us ekta concert jaise to moi relationship banai do to moi do ahi jale iton aru alak team mate do tarwa na. That's how networking works. But so many artists, if you're watching, I want you to ask yourself, apni ekta concert jaise next time manu apni ke namati le khile ase do apni nijer study kuri sabe na. Like moi event kure to moi bina event kan kure kun artist aiwo one la team bra aru namati ure ithando na. So one nijer kuijara to itu nishna bahar bi mon jamde mon kiniga mon khali Nagaland musician mam bishi ase mon bra bal bi bishi ase dole mon jamne networking na. Relationship is more important, तो कि relationship किरा बाल था वो तमने मोई भी कुन की चीने कुन की comfortable ऐसे तो क्या मते रो तामी तो निश्चित मोहिंगे मते ना. तो marketing और networking goes hand in hand.
Yes.
So moving on to the next question, I mean, an janya nishna market nai guna janya na, like iman ini sai shugi do nai guna janya. Do you think like hard work or talent is it not enough to sustain in the music industry?
Working smart.
Yes.
It's not just about working hard, ekta mystery do morning bra evening tak tai kam kore lebe thikatari bishi paila puja. Working smart is more important, I believe. Yes, working hard is you have to work hard with your art, you can't compromise on that. But if you're just practicing, it's not gonna be. You need to be smart. Kutti gana release korulai, kutti korulai, kunni kotha kobo lage. That's where marketing, networking comes, You have to be smart.
I think hard work la touch for you, so I'll just touch on the talent. Talent be okay. Maybe we are all born with a talent, a gift. Itu gift to how far do you want to hone that gift, na? So I always take the example of a diamond. They say diamond laga word to it's measured by 3S: shape, size, and shine. So it's a diamond to be able to sparkle. They go through heat, cut. They sparkle though. Itu needs na apni na talent do. Are you willing to put it in fire so that it can burn and it can be cut and shaped so that you can sparkle? Itu ase. So hard work bi ase or talent bi ase guna kiman talented mano other rasta or khija ase ama Nagaland le bhabishe gule do. I don't think we are the most talented people. Na top 100 te nahi hone ki Nagaland le only I think it's because we have allowed ourselves to be shamelessly we have allowed people to ridicule us, make fun of us also. We have allowed people to talk, stab us, backstab. And I think that is so important.
Consistency.
And consistency. Na?
No, so moving on to the next question, no, what are the areas of prospective growth and development that the government or the musicians in general, is neglecting?
I was about to share this on social media. I think my karne do okay. Maybe it will contradict to many things we've discussed also. But last do music to kya se sound na. Ito apni laga best stage pop thakibo pare. You may have all the fancy lights, all these wonderful gimmicks on stage. But I am so done for me with tricks and gimmicks. Na, your word to kininga judge kurwo. Apni ekta guitar hello gina gabi. Na itu ra mange tanyo parwo. Like for me, if I have to in a way rate somebody ko, na, and iniga hobo lagi niki. Uko instrument na hina gaile kininga gasep ni. How are you playing?
Yeah.
Ami idu na masala bishi huje ni. Itu bi thakibo lage. I agree. Hole first build your substance, then start adding these things. You know, itu amihan shift kurle bhalo hoy nishna. All misleading hoy nishna.
Do you want to add up something to that?
So,
ekta pula damne ini bishi pula dam do you know eli?
Yeah, we're not very puna zaman.
Thanks.
Talent shows kan bishi dikhina ida gishi amingan. Aro sir, if I'm not mistaken, amni part you were a judge in that gishi to. Kile ajigali nga talent shows kan na dikhi jaishi. What could be the reason?
Poisa hobo hoina our intention also. Let me say this straightforward. With all due respect to all the organizers who have been doing this talent hunt, intentionally very important as niki. Our moi karne do I think ekta winner ho jeshe apni taike ki kurdibo mon ase. It to be
that's more
a lot
important,
long term planning thakile be bhal as na. I think in the right place thakile bhalo. And then you could be the most wonderful event management team. Holibi itu the music lagaro connection asdo. To musician kunma itu group te planning na thakile kinega how can they feel the heartbeat of an artist, to itu olop moi do tate ulta ho jeshi because maybe these are business people, bureaucrats ho pare, so maybe they are smart, but I think music field le hoise gole do maybe there are people who know it better and who can do a better job.
Yeah, for me, one is very less success story. Then, when I say success story, like idu jita ekla no mo ageri kwanish na idu end result itu no itu ki kuribo na suppose so they were past winners kan ekta duita do maybe nam kamaishe first kan do ini or na but where did they go from there
True.
So idu success story bishi komti hoje kile hole do I feel like organizer kan bi maybe time bi nai hole bi tan vision tan do khali do season khatam hobo bas idu kita khatam hobo chharibo idu bishi ula do ina thagisi na ki second thing is also ticket system manu public kan sob complain kore ticket na kor lage ticket pra kine yes like bishula mon janing na bi ticket pra puisa ra jita bi bishi ase we all know that because I was also been behind the scene la bishi kam korise no huile bi I can't blame the organizers also puisa na thakile kine organize host kine event man down host kore na event sound kan higher res lights ki man expenditure thaki do huile bi at the end of the day it did not go on because people stopped believing in them because we didn't see any success story. There were very less, maybe first Naga idol kan ula tamdi nya tamdi do suppose example Sir Monung Sangkhan nishna literally these people were the pioneers so ekdam sopranya urna uthikina asti I don't know na namishe alak ido reality show kan be winner kan ku jaise ku nai khali ekta duita he ulaule parche I wouldn't say there's no success story there were one two but after that ku jaise see people like example Sir Nise hobe moi hobe suppose example Tech Your Sisters hobe I'm just naming few kun bahar jaise mon kun be reality show kan jidigi na ha manu noi do na so it's the story that
You tell.
You tell. So I feel like this is also one of the reason, So in case anybody is planning to organize, or I'm sure itebi kuri thaibo, please apni puisa taki 1 lakh 2 lakh itu price di thaka ke itu 1 lakh logina taki all India tour kuri dibi na itu logina apni concert kan so that's when again music la itu ahido experience manu ahibo lage do because the organizer don't know how to promote himself how will he promote the artist na to itu ra sob angko korle bal
extra points by Alobo today. You use a very deep word.
এতিয়া আমি hala music community ra lagya laga particularly in terms of performance or revenue opportunities te lagya laga ki ase maybe you would want to go first sir.
To be so honest with yourself, to be true to the seed that you sow moi rodai koina itu thakise kule fake product manu chingi lobo do maybe ekbar you I don't know if it's really related to the question okay apni huda do more lot off track thakise but anyway I think I'll just bring in my thoughts to ami han bishi back to trendy bisari jai na kiman for example moi the classical musician ase and I love R&B to R&B gawo na parle I can always collaborate with somebody do you know who is an R&B singer or rock singer hobby or kininga kurina I keep on broadening my horizon and that is also helping me enrich myself as an artist na it to be able to stay true to yourself at the same time also to be able to stay open to others itu ekta or I think when it comes to performance na ekta moi share kula mondo perfection is never the key passion is the key I think in life I mean on social media and it's virtual world I mean perfect life perfect picture the perfect music it be jaman khadai na so in the process of I mean in our pursuit of perfection aman passion do harai jai ho ki chabana so I think we should always remember that there is so much beauty in simplicity there is so much beauty in imperfections so this is where I want to just bring in this Japanese pottery like tahan art form it's called kintsugi to tahan ki koi gule do crack hoi ja pots can vessels can they man it with gold and that's how the beauty is retained and in fact it becomes better than the original object na to itu ni sa imperfection bi ama embrace kru lagi ni
yeah tyra performance la koi dishi moi ekta side la ko moi musicians kan aji kobole mon jado I'm not talking about itia start kora khando holibi those who have established or seasoned players you know please don't compromise one them moi I'm one of the artists who've been always you know fighting that artists should be paid them ki crazy suppose ekta manu aise moi matibo example gana kuri dibi na ko moi ina puisa mangyo moi to free run na ko de ko ekta artist ala collabora acha gana kuri de do na to talibra mon nijer la business biya kore as one two public need to know one thing why labra ticket price thalo ita tak iki as music la de aru aji tak pe bishula musicians kan ye diwle mon na ki misabo kunma manu aji tak pe sadi kan di mati na free expect korabe ase na church kan bi church to be I will free kurule they have this expectation ekta certificate dibo ekta dao dibo ekta I don't know mas ki ko install
yeah
so I want public also to know you know this is a career this is a profession you know concert te poila bra example poila 2015 ko be 2010 ko be tadora ben ekta ge Nagaland de 30,000 de example de aji tak bhi 30,000 de sound system poila 15,000 thara aji gali do 40 50 1 lakh bhi mangi example generator bhi poila 2,000 pai thara aji sob dam uthe ase khali artist la fee dam na uthe na artist la fee dam 5,000 ko wow na Nagaland to 1 lakh to mangile probably bhi nahi mon 1 lakh kole papa individual ina koi do bhari do aramra pai do itu nishina to public can be need to know that you know you need to value the art one you need to know the hardship you know training all the preparation that we go through you know and also artists also don't compromise please apni ito compromise korle apni han lagai future bia hobo because aji apni compromise korle next time oh taito last time moi la debi na korise moi la bi na korbo na in order market bia hoy ito I think ito duita rabi saile bhal na revenue la koile
adding up to that again musicians kan dagi shuguli apni la guitar han keyboard kan kiman dam ase like say lakhs la thage jaina you get paid like what I don't have to mention so do you think it would be better to you know set ini kun ini kiba thageliwi sponsors kan holiwi thakan sponsor gram denule ini event management kan thayan thageliwi ni price scale do ekta set kuna rakhile kini would that be okay
so that's where we need a forum we need like I don't want to use the word association but like suppose Nagaland to Kuta association bi ase to example na thela la association bi auto kan rickshaw bi so thagi do khali musicians like every night do there see tafma is that's a government thing there so musicians should have a proper forum where one a pressure group ekta garna mon garna fight krobole suppose tai kali ekta event di jaise tai puisa dena kon tai garna fight krobo tai kla krobo tai paile paise na parle na pare tai smart hoina paise na to ekta forum thakile bal inia kurili to mon check krobole pare example na. Though in that way again you can't like expect itula tajon same rate na according to the experience also na inia ekta mon karni fight kora like ta mon forum noilebi inia lage bolibi unfortunately musicians were very egoistic ekjon la nichira woman nai to be honest dangor manon chuton la kroman na chuton dangor manon inia na iton azuto ito one sub iton chari gina musicians kan ahi gina ekta forum nishna noilebi inia na Dimapur ekbar bado na parbo Nagaland holi Dimapur manula Dimapur kurbi Kohima manula inia kurigina piche the representative karna na inia kurido mon ikilo de jagina government gibi mon kobo parbo na itia to ki kure je government lo de kon connection thaki doni jabo pare do na musician mon bishi thakile tamra tala relationship na thakile tam ki tebi jaina khudibo na pare do to mon do suppose china ase mon ni phone karno sir inika ase na to itubra inika musicians la representative inia ekta paile bhal inia kurili to apni connection inia paro nole do na paro.
So what do you think about the idea then?
I'll be the first one to become a member, register as a member in the forum there. Yeah.
So do you have anything to add up on that? Kini nga kuna idu revenue generate krole noile kini ona benefit krole na agile ko
See, aro ekta moi koi dibo de amala manawi ninga so I think we are not able to accept that in some areas you know our people are doing better than people from outside. Bahar la manu do ekta makeup artist hobi no lebi any musician hobi they are willing to spend okay bahar la manu de nijor la manu de kanjus ho jay na itu bi ekta problem ase. Example conducting workshop this and that music workshop hobi we know our people better na ami ha tahan ke bujiu pare do we ekta root proud has na same seat bro holibi bahar manu de we also have that cultural barrier also. We have also brought so many people from outside. Amala connection. Holibi, oi learn bi kure holibi tana kiba na thake to ami han nijor la mano amala the day we accept that in some areas our people can do a better job. If they accept kurjebula, I think it will also be really good.
Yeah, mon resources to thakile we always think the grass is greener on the other side. We always think like that. So I'm not saying in every field we are good, but then there are some ways where we good. So one it one cholaina jaile bal one. Second, I'll just give you an example. Moi last student ekta thakise tai way back few years back tai moi 2000 di daise monthly. There. Ini orna moi lo the grade 5 pass hoise. Tai grade 8 pass logo garne tai telama or Delhi jabe. Nagaland bal nai gana. To Delhi jaise. Delhi de tai monthly 7000 digina shiki daise. Inia korna exam dibule tam de taila exam preparation hoigena exam dibule 2 months ti aigena moi lo de shikina aro exam dise itu nishna na so mon bishi bhabe oh bhari bhal holibi with due respect Delhi debi notice mano no teacher kan bishi
Exactly. Our student ka student
mon student kan jaina Delhi de shikai so example itu nishna so people always think oh you know tari no doubt exposure can be bar jaile pai holibi it's always not like that always you know type one nishna to mon la sort be bishi ase holibi
yeah or I think the other thing is amana compare bishi kuri jayo like I to inspire or to motivate somebody when you are taking an example of some other people sometime so it's like you're putting that person down right itu bela bishi thake ne ki manu de nya kuri ase apni hanu ki lega no kuri people are but it's different see in the west they are hundreds of years ahead than us tahan la kininga exactly yade kina chulibo yate to we are just still like primitive stage hai so we have to find our own way or we also have to be patient and enjoy the process of refining ourselves you know we cannot just jump
supplementing on that example let's talk about marketing okay so marketing ekta shikabole apni Bombay ra ekta manu anise de taibra mon la najine do to suppose Naga manu ekta nile itu Naga wala tai mon la ki ase jani do musician kan la state to itu opor ra koina jai lo thamna ile do na itu bi bujibo lage mon we need to know the context also na context ku de ase example apni ra yede student ekta yede shika aro Delhi like ta student shika alag aso style do one we need to see the context also na to itu esa pra to kita ba to bar manu aha do one kind of bishi opor ho jaye ni create the you know googly jansna how in concert jansna ekdam na dikha so we should know, I mean know that also
so again though I don't want to end this but coming to an end of this conversation that we're having any itya challenges kan bishi koina ai thaigo pare ami ami itia sai shugule wala musicians kan bar face kore laga the biggest challenges kan do ki gan thaigo
platform nai number 1 then when I say platform nai Dimapur the concert kiman hoy na itia to pandemic noile bi concert nai do example so we need one of there are few reasons why event noy event organizers can loss khayo da dai idro mon event kro mon nai kile loss hoy mo agere konishna artist la fee do production la fee bishi ho jay de ala aro manu bai to sabte ticket kati nai obon nai free gole to be shy ticket koile 50 rupees hole bi nahi do manu to itura public also need to understand that if you think you are a fan or you like our music please music kini dibi online di hobi or you know offline concerts hole bi to itu support koro parbo ekta aro mon inia kuri thaka ke do ini mon government khan bai na jaga khan nisna na inia subsidized rate te banai gina inia artist kan concert koro para inia thakile bi bal hole bi itu to nai te tak to hoy
Unila Sapria, what can the government also do to?
I think to have a space that is ready for any kind of performance. You know, it could be an acoustic concert, a classical, a rock. Because it's not that I don't want to perform, but I hardly do concerts in Nagaland. Why? Because of all these issues. Concert minimum I should have 3 lakhs. Why would I want to spend 3 lakhs? I can travel to Bangkok and have a great holiday. But the artist himself or herself aman paisa bichhaur lage makeup artist e man hoi jay kuli bi aman hoi ticket aman bikri kuro so sob ami khan sometimes arranging the flower pots also to sob aman kina grow then you become a beggar begging your maybe the sound or the production guys all compete so inigan kuri the whole that fire is gone na inga ekta ho jay to ekta jaga inga thaki jese gule to maybe we can have different one is maybe a serious and there can be another maybe outdoor only Dimapur nisa the outdoor may not work for basking and stuff like that you know inga ekta thaki jese gule I think we can have like a monthly or a maybe by not by monthly or too much maybe in a year like calendar thaki jay na events so that you know like what's coming.
And if I say this is going to be controversial, but then most of the places, pubs can cafe can thagere bar dai thoni chule the musicians can one bar jali thoni concert koi do to tare bishula sponsors to mudura hai the alcohol companies can liquor can but yete the mon the dry state hora sponsors can nahi do thon to itu prabe ekta mon la advantage disadvantage big to ase तो itu भी एक नोली तो मोन तारे सपोज इनिया जगह गवर्नमेंट में ना बनाई ले भी प्राइवेट प्राइवेट इनिया थागिले तो स्पॉन्सर्स कन पाई जले ना और ओनली स्पॉन्सर्स आ तो और इतुकला भी नहीं मुदु लाइकला भी नहीं ले भी और आइशिगल बाहर मना आइले तो होता है कि साइड पर मांगिउले है इनिया ना इतोन निसना तो मनन और बुई लगे इतोन हुनी ना मोनला नागालैंड ला स्टेट खान की खबर हुनी वो इनना स्पॉन्सर्स खान भी नहीं दो तो इबरा मोन स्पॉन्सर्स नहीं तो ये तो स्पॉन्सर्स तो क्या जले चीफ गेस्ट माती वो पैसा मांगी वो इतु ऐसे इको नहीं तो आई थिंक इतोन change kuro parle to mon maybe we might get revenue no hile to be honest I would say today to all the musicians if you're not serious don't pursue it it's not going to be easy I'll tell you honestly it's not going to be easy we have been here more than I don't know decades now doing music but see, we're still struggling we're still struggling and no doubt we're doing better than others also but then we're still struggling and the struggle is going to go on till the end na? So if you have the passion and you want to struggle then do it if not if you're just going to be those number NPC dianish na music na cry
so coming to an end new viewers can get iko call na sir
thank you Hornbill TV for having us thank you Atu you have been such a gracious hostess so thank you and I thank Alobo also for joining this because it makes it so much more interesting and to all the people who are watching maybe there are a lot of things that are not perfect in us but I want you to keep on supporting us. We will continue to do our best because at the end of the day, this is never a personal gain or an achievement, but this is always for our land, our people. So I hope that you will continue to look at us as your walking billboards, as your brand ambassadors. So we represent each and every citizen, I think, in Nagaland. So I want you to look at us like that. And on the other hand, I also would urge you all to remember that we are human beings at the end of the day, and we have a lot of shortcomings. But if you can just allow to also live our life the way we want to, so that whatever comes out from us creative wise, it will come from a place of honesty and purity. And thank you so much. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, Atu, for having us.
It was a
We
pleasure
had a
having
really
you
good
both.
time, and it could prepare for Nana. Keep Monday. So in case if we have said something that might, we're not. I was not targeting on,
Yes.
I was not thinking of anything like that. I was just being honest, and paratak Nagamis pra kobole try kurse English bi chale dise viewers can map kuri dibi. It first time as when Nagamis, I think this is your first time.
Yeah, we are not trying to be very foreigner type.
First time foreigner type run first time Nagamis interview lo ase na khodi to market to kobole to man easy holi inya aina interview lo sora aro inya atu lo sora man nervous. So anyway, thank you so much apne inya support kra nimite aro kuri di thakibe morom bra eta sir rasok koi dise holibe amian bi manu ase amian la flows can be ase amian na holibe amian bi try kuri na ase aro apne kina support kuri na ase itu nishna aro kuri thakibe aro amian do aro itu music to nachari na aro age jabole ase itu morom bra amian ge support kurna jabi goina ko ase aro musicians kan kiman ase morom bra work hard krubi smart krubi enia kurina amen parle apne kile na paro amen bra bi bhal paro eruba try kurna jabi aro ama baba han bi moron bra support kuri dibi aro dangor sap khan moron bra itu feel bi sai dibi aro ekta janibo diu mon jalo musicians khan amian 2 sal hoy ase tia pandemic pra shows khan bi na paigina amian enika man duk paigina ase concert khan bi na paina sathi khan kun ba music school bi bon hoigina ase eruba apnian itu amni bhavna kuri dile bhal ena ko ase. Thank you.
Thank you so much, both of you, once again. It was a pleasure having you both. It was such a fun discussion. Thank you so much once again.
Thanks for having us.
Biswas ase ki ami hala viewers kan bi etu laga talk kwa bishi heki na thakyo mostly upcoming musicians kan noileni kun kan music pursue korle mon jase apni an karni bi ekta tuition lo anisna ekta thaki she bishi heki ole paro kona icha kori ase ami kan every week inega important discussions kan ami kan show unfiltered te ani thakibo aro ala kala khobo karne sai thakibi Hornbill TV.